can I jump in on aspiration and reality? So, yeah, so I have a very harsh view here, which is that the fossil fuel industry has accepted the anti-human, anti-fossil fuel aspiration of its enemies. So let me explain that. You can think of, like, I think of all conversations as there's an x-axis of like what's good and what's bad. I call this 100 and negative 100. So like there's what's good and there's what's bad. And so in today's energy conversation, what's good is eliminating CO2 emissions, and what's bad is using more fossil fuels. And this is the aspiration. Like when these CEOs and ministers are talking about aspiration versus reality, they're saying, oh, it's going to be hard to reach this aspiration of eliminating CO2 emissions. But why is that your aspiration? Why is it our highest aspiration to eliminate our CO2 emissions? I think it's because of two deeply false philosophical ideas that drive the opposition to fossil fuels, including all the falsehoods I mentioned. One is what I call the delicate nurturer assumption, which is the idea that our planet is this delicate place, and any impact we have is bound to be catastrophic. So this is why the environmental movement has 50 years of failed predictions. A, why they predict fossil fuels are going to be catastrophic, and they're wrong. But B, why they never learn, because they think the Earth is a delicate nurturer, and so they assume anything we do, Mother Nature is going to punish us. And it's like this primitive religious hell narrative. Like, if you do the wrong thing, then the God of nature is going to punish you. So this is total pseudoscience, but it is embedded everywhere. That's why people have this fear. Not just climate is going to cause some disruption, but the world is going to end, even though what? What are the facts? We have 1/10 the CO2 the planet had during some of its luscious times, or 25 degrees Fahrenheit cooler. There's no way to get to where that was. We're the most adaptable species in history. Like any rational, sober analysis, a climate apocalypse is completely impossible.